YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy D Dyson. Just got done watching CivilWar, and I can honestly say this was a really good movie. And just to get that background of what was going on as far as why America's in Civil War, and seeing Texas and California link up. I love the whole backstory of it only because you have Nick Offerman as the president, and he's giving a speech in the beginning, and you're just seeing the chaos ensuing all over America as he's giving his speech, saying that victory is imminent. We're driving the Western forces back, and seeing how all this goes. Now, all this is through a lens of wartime journalists. Like, they take pictures, they try to be the first on the scene to really capture everything, and you see this whole thing play out through their eyes. And as KirstenDunst and WagnerMoura play phenomenal, like they vets in the game. WagnerMoura was like, I live for this. He's like, oh man, it gets me pumped, adrenaline's going. And Kirsten is more that famous photographer that she gets the story, she gets to the action, she's hardened by what she's seen. And when they get to when they're in New York, they're kind of talking to all these other journalists, and this young girl was out there taking pictures, and Kirsten Dunst as a character saves her, like, little girl, you need to get out of here. Find out that she's a photographer, she's with the press, and she's kind of like, you're too young to be doing this. And all the other journalists was kind of looking at Kirsten Dunst's character like, you were just as young when you first started as well. So I to that fact, she already knew, it was like, you're trouble, basically, like, you're too young for this, you know what I'm saying? So after that, when that girl stuck around, I was kind of like, you are going to be such a nuisance because you think that it's fun for you. And Kirsten Dunst's character is trying to, like, bruh, it is scary out here, and we off on the journey. We go from New York trying to get down to DC, but they have to take these detours of going through West Virginia, Pittsburgh, and kind of go all the way around to DC. And in the meantime, you're running against different Americans. Everyone is at war. Everyone can't trust each other. So they're shooting. They're snipers. When it gets to Jesse Plemons' character, I was like, it was worth every bit of suspense as it was in the trailer. It was like, yeah, what kind of American are you? And he just kind of like doing this. That was like the breaking point for them. And I was kind of like, yeah, it gets real out here. It gets real. And then it was just seeing the battle ensue as they're shooting each other, and they're taking pictures. It just, I'm not going to spoil it, but it's just the fact that this girl was just such a goddamn nuisance. And then I was just like, you are a nuisance. You were just in the way, and it's costing everyone. And it was crazy just to see how it can really look. And I was kind of like, that's why I really could not wait to watch this. This was one of my top 10 movies of the year. Could not wait to watch this because it's so steeped in today's society and how reality can be, how it can be blurred, and just, it's scary. It's scary. And I seen AlexGarland as the director come out and talk about, oh, that's never going to happen. Why would California and Texas link up? Well, it's because you have a president that is doing stuff that is like the American citizen. He's doing airstrikes on his own American soil. So that's pissing a lot of people off. So you have this unlikely alliance, as he said in the trailer. And even then, they kept saying, was like, once they team up and take out the president, then they're going to turn on each other, and it's going to keep going. But I just kept telling myself, I was like, that's how it can look. That's how it can look. It's just everyone is fighting, and it got to the point to, the Western forces would storm DC, and I was kind of like, man, this is scary. And it was like every little slow part they had was a down part, and then bullets got your attention, woke you up, make you kind of like, oh my gosh, it's action, stuff is going on, anxiety's pumping, your heart's pumping. Are we going to make it out? Because people dropping like flies. It's some intense stuff, and it makes me more appreciative of the wartime journalists from the World War II era to the Korean War, the Vietnam War. It's just on and on and on. That's just people that's documenting what war looks like, and it's not fun. It's very scary, and it's very very scary, heart pounding, and shaken up to the core. I truly give this a B plus, a 4 out of 5. You know, if not A minus, 4 out of 5. Just it's a really good movie. 8 out of 10. Only because this dang girl, man. This girl was really a freaking nuisance to me. I was just like, but you know, I just was like, hey, you know, I guess that world of journalism is, she's next up, I guess. But that was the only thing that was taking me out the movie. But the movie itself was just really good, because it gave you a depiction of what it could look like, and it does not look fun at all. So, you guys enjoyed my review of CivilWar, directed by AlexGarland, starring Kirsten Dunst and WagnerMoura. Subscribe to my channel from A24 Films. Post a comment down below and like the video. It's your boy, D. Dyson. Peace.